What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I'm excited about this one because this is part 2 of a video I shot about 5 things nobody told me about adulting, and you should go and check out part 1. And in part 1 I think I got myself in a little bit of trouble because one of my first point in that video of the 5 things that nobody told me about adulting was that adulting is fun.
Boy, if you don't.
And you know, outside of the YouTube comments, a few people kind of took me on about that and you know tried to show me why I was wrong about that. But I mean, I don't think my perspective of adulting being fun has changed much, even though you know, just with all the inflation and challenges that come with increasing food costs and everything, there are still a lot of things about adulting that's there to enjoy. So this is gonna be part 2 of that video, and for this video I'm just gonna share 2 more things, and as time progresses I'm going to be adding more things that nobody told me about adulting. So the first thing I want to add is that adulting is not an age thing. One of the things that I've discovered is that there are many people that are growing older but are not necessarily growing up. And at the core of adulting is responsibility. You being able to be responsible for yourself, for your actions, for your life, and just decisions that you make. Adulting is more focused on all of that as opposed to an age. And there isn't really an age limit for that. I know many different countries have different ages of consent and all that, but there's no specific age that says you have to wait until you are this age before you can start taking responsibility for yourself and for your actions. Because for me, at 16, when I left high school and went off to college, I had to be taking care of myself, you know, managing my own money, resources, my own time, etc. Even though I was in college and you know, college gives you that kind of structure, you still had to be responsible and accountable in those ways. And those are some of the things that I touched on, especially accountability, in part 1 of this video. So the first one, again, adulting is not an age thing. And there are going to be many people that are sometimes older than you are, and you really wonder if what are they up to, you know, because you can be getting older in age and still not growing up. The second thing, and I think this one will be a little bit of comfort for a lot of people. Honestly, we are all kind of just figuring things out as we go along.
Almost there. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not.
I spoke about this in my previous video about running out of time, where it feels like there are just certain things that society tells us we need to accomplish by a certain age, and then there's this pressure that we find ourselves under. But truly, all of us are kind of just figuring this whole adulting thing as we go along, because there is no hard and fast rule or rules that says this is what you do X, Y, Z by such age or whatever. And one of the other things to remember is that all of us are leading different lives, and there is a temptation to compare ourselves to other people. They say comparison is the thief of joy, and it's gonna be difficult for you to have fun in this journey of adulting if you spend all of your time trying to be someone else. So it's okay to recognize that you are just figuring it out as you go along, and we all make mistakes, we mess up and all of that. So just give yourself some grace, and I like telling you guys to do that. Give yourself some grace, and as I said in the previous video, take your time but don't waste your time. So we're all figuring it out. We're all just figuring it out. So the 2 things I want to add to this catalog of things nobody told me about adulting is that 1, there is no specific age, or adulting or growing into adulting is not an age thing. And the second thing is that we're all just kind of figuring it out as we go along, and we're trying to keep our head above the water, if you would. So give yourself some grace, and thank you so much for watching. If you have not seen part 1 of this adulting video, click here, check it out, and come back to part 2. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this was helpful, or these were 2 things that you thought about adulting, drop a like on the video, leave me a comment, and consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Peace.